Hey YouTube, well, I'm doing this video, I'm hoping it's not going to be too long, because someone was doing a video highlighting the NDIS and its fraud, which is the Disability Support System in Australia. Used to be called something else, but the Labor government basically turned it around, changed it, and it was supposed to be this good thing. Pumped about $100 million into it or more, or 100 billion, I can't remember, it was a lot of money. As a person that worked in health, I worked as a carer for 3 years and I worked as a nurse for 6 years. In aged care, we knew about all the problems the NDIS had. Like, I'm going to give you an example. I'm just going to pick a random item and just show you what kind of thing it was like. Okay, so take this bin, right? Now, let's say a disability person needs a bin, put their rubbish in, that's fine. If they're using this NDIS system, they have to use only NDIS providers that are going to supply that bin. And these people, because they're the only people that supply these things, put a huge markup on it. Like, we're talking like 100%, 200% markup on these items. And basically what happens is the old people or the disabled people have to pay through the nose. They can barely get anything because the money that these things should actually cost don't cost that. They would cost stupid amounts of money. Because, yeah, like if I was having a look at a bed for an elderly person, one that's like electronic and everything. Well, I mean, we're talking like 2,000 plus for the frame. Like, that's just got like electric motors in it. And, electric motors aren't that expensive. So I'm just saying, like the markup on these things is so ridiculous. Like, apparently gears and cogs and rails is really expensive from China, with a motor and a battery and a few buttons on a remote. They probably disabled people make that remote. Just saying. They, at those places where they work, like a lot of them make things like electronic remotes and stuff, and cabled remotes, and probably for the bed that they're using. But it's neither here nor there. Yes, we 100% know about the scam. So take that with a grain of salt from a person with experience in the system. What's going to happen? Nothing, because the Labor government created it, and no government ever wants to admit the system they created, their version 1.0, was a failure. And it was a failure because, in this case, because it lacked complete oversight and monopolised everything onto certain providers. That's it. All right. Peace.